Good morning, tubers. Finally got a chance to work on this thing yesterday. Temperatures were up in the 40s. I was happy about that. Sunny and everything. It felt like summer. So I had a chance to work on this thing. Took off most of the plenum. Took off the top half of the engine. Hang on a second. Let me get the hood propped up here. There we are. Exactly what I did yesterday. Took most of the engine apart. I got rid of that, and I did a little different. So what I did is I took the whole thing off except for the wire. Not sure if you can see it. That wiring, I couldn't really understand how to take it off, so I left it. But I did is I took the fuel lines off, so I got a lot of room to actually take off the valve cover gaskets and clean them up. Right now I have them soaking in socks, which is a good idea actually, because every single spark plug hole that I see, all 6 of them were filled with oil. So I don't know if I should replace the boots of my those things there, coil packs. But yeah, and also transmission dipstick located. Not sure you'll be able to see it down there. It was filled with crud. Right there. It was completely covered in crud, so I couldn't even see it. But yet, it was middle of winter anyways when I picked this up, so I couldn't get to it really. But there it is. Located right there. So basically, I'm up to the point now I can actually take off the spark plugs, which I picked up yesterday too, was from Napa. And I need to remove that, which first I got to take off the front wheel, but one of my lug nuts is stripped. I believe it's this one right here. I couldn't even get to it yesterday. The last time I tried to take the wheel off to change it out because it's leaking. So, yeah, so it's going to be quite fun to tear this apart, but I ain't going to work on it today because it's supposed to be raining today, so that kind of bummed me out, but that's okay. I got to do some cleaning anyways. But yeah, everything is taken apart very good actually. I had to go actually buy a tool yesterday just to take the plenum off. Didn't have the right tool, so oh well. Another tool to the collection. So it's not terrible. It all took me about maybe an hour and a half to take the whole thing off. Make sure everything is cleaned off, and make sure everything's also cleared away before I lift the whole thing up. And I was trying to figure out what was causing it to stick. So here it was. I'm doing this whole thing by myself, so I have no help. So here I am trying to lift it up and see the fuel lines. Well, I figured I'd take it apart. And I did. And they gave me a lot of room to move around and everything like that. Little fuel spilled out. This thing is filled up with gunk. And I left the screws in there too, so I didn't have the magnet, because my magnet's located in the shed. My sheds are buried in the snow. So the heck with it. I just spun this around, lift it up, and put it on the battery box, the fuse box there. I don't see anything wrong with it. And I didn't even move this out of the way, so you can lift it up, move it out of the way. It won't hurt it. That's what I did. Everybody has their little quirks and ways of doing things. That's okay. I just unbolted everything, moved everything out of the way. Right now I think it's probably about 32, 33 degrees out here. It's blowing too. I think it's kind of cold, but that's okay. It's alright. It's better than below 0. I'm happy about that. But it's going good. Everything's coming apart very nicely, which I like. I checked the transmission fluid yesterday too. Doesn't seem to be It's dirty, but it needs to be cleaned, but it doesn't seem to smell burnt or anything, so that's a good sign that transmission's still great. and I put everything in the buckets, and I labeled it on the bottom so that way I know I'm not gonna mess everything up by missing a bolt. It's great to have butter buckets, so if you save them you can use them for parts or stuff like that. It's something very cool. So the next thing I gotta take apart is the motor mount and timing cover area, because I'm going to be ordering my timing belt today. So this could be quite fun actually. I don't mind it. I like it. Well, hopefully I can post more videos of it, and I should be able to probably by next week. I'll see what happens between here and then, see if the weather will cooperate. Nobody can control Mother Nature. Have a good day.